I live again. Hello. Hello. I I I'll be honest. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. um, how's everything looking so far? No FPS problems. Very good. Or KBS problems, I should in fact say. Yes, hi. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Yes, Brain, thank you for the music reference. Um, so how loud is this? Oh yeah, I did play this a little bit. Um, we'll just start a new game. Yeah, but how loud is this on the thing? It's not very loud, but it might overpower me a little bit. So, if the stream suddenly goes down, it might not be the internet this time because, this game has shut my computer off before, believe it or not. That should be good, I think, maybe, hopefully. Anyways, yes. This game has caused my computer to just turn off randomly before. And it wasn't an overheat issue. Alright. So, yeah. Time to make a caricature. Huh. So, can you then go like over here and... No. Hey. What do I even want to make in this game? Because... Mm. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Oh wow, they've added like real light skin in this now. And how black can you get? Yep. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh no. I have not touched this game in since it came out, basically. I spent some time playing it. I'm aware there was like a whole drama around this game, and I tried streaming it back then, but thanks to like internet issues, it didn't quite, well, not even internet issues, performance issues actually. It didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. Last time I tested it, it actually was working pretty decently. Though I think at this point everybody has forgotten this game existed, which makes it mildly funnier. What's the best hair here? Ah yes, the I'm going to let my hair touch my glasses hair. Yeah, that's always an annoyance, I won't lie. It's not bad. Not amazing though either. Don't really get a lot of options for like really specific hair, do you? No. I'm very specific about this because I'll have to stare at it for quite a bit of time. I sound tired. I'm not tired. I feel like I sound tired. This is one of the reasons I wish like games had proper bang customization. Like allow us to make hair out of like various little parts. It makes it way easier to actually get like hair I think is decent. Keep feeling like there's one that I thought was okay more than the others, and now I can't find it again, and now I'm wondering if I like imagined it existed. Suppose that will work. Complexion. What does this even do? Scars and marking. Oh. Supposed to be like bags under the eyes. Like, yeah, that's what we need. Scars. Yes. This school child has seen some dangerous things already. Jesus. Actually, I know what we should do. I know exactly what we should do. Where's the whitest man possible? Okay. Maybe right there is good. Give me a second. I had the dumbest thought, and I'm going to try to do it. Okay, that's what the hair looks like. Okay. I don't think we're going to get a very good, like, representation of what I'm up to, but... Hair's black. Uh... Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a lot of options to do exactly what I'm trying to do here, but I'm going to try. Of course, they have to have the zoomer cut in here. I hate the zoomer cut. We might have to do some interpretations of this character that I'm going for. Let's see, his hair ain't spiky, how does it look? Like a complete goddamn mess, and most of these are really styled. That honestly might be the closest we can get. Like, of course we weren't going to get close at all. But hey. Wait. Why don't I just do this? Because, yeah, he did... Actually, that's shockingly close to him whenever he was young. Okay. And we gotta get the scar in there. Didn't have any of that. You know what? We actually are getting kind of close to how he looks as like a child, like not a child, but like, well, I guess a child, but like whenever he was way younger. Eyebrows. Eye color. Oh, what's closest to that? Oh. Well, you know, I was hoping that I could do that way simpler. Yeah, that works. Now then. Not quite. More accurate. That has a scar line in it. So does that. That might be the most accurate. Oh god, I'm an idiot. Eyebrow color. Well, obviously it's going to be the same as his hair. Okay.
I am indeed. It was wonderful.
Oh, that's up. Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Okay, he doesn't have a last name, does he? Thank you, people on the internet, for suggesting the stupid fucking word. Billy Longsword. Are you fucking kidding me? Fine. Fine. Damn it, my hands. Should check to make sure I spelled that correctly. There we go. Yes. Guts Berserk. It doesn't really look like him at all, but hey, you know.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've
That
never seen
name-
anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working
It is
with
still
me.
really loud. Jesus.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
Okay,
I
hopefully
operated
that's
more
good.
vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
You know, the only bad thing about this game is it takes place in Britain. This game is so goddamn loud. Are we having encoding overloading? Yes, we are. God damn it.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is
Ah,
your
God.
companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Why must you always encoding overload on everything?
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably
I can't even open the menu.
gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
I don't
Have you
want
seen
to skip a cutscene,
I have.
but we are
Opinions differ
constant
as to how
encoding
great a threat
overloading.
Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
And please do something about the graphic settings.
Merlin's
Oh.
beard. How did you...
Wait. We do.
Always encoding overloads until I fuck with settings for some reason. Wow, it has gotten louder still. Jesus. Also, encoding overload.
The key! Give me your hand!
Mm-hmm. I get to some... This is why you need to allow pausing during cutscenes. Well, one of the reasons.
Are you alright?
Watch the cutscenes be one of the only reason we have an issue.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I can't
I'm
pause
feeling
yet
better,
still,
sir,
by the
if
way.
you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey.
Uh-huh.
Or why.
Uh-huh. Finally, I can pause. Hi, Lynx. Okay, so we're going to have to mess with the everything. See, what would be the thing causing issues? Half the time it's VSync. Already had all of that off. Okay, let's see how that looks. We're not getting, like, tearing on the stream, are we? No. If I'm the only one getting screen tear, that's fine.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind
How are you
indulging
feeling,
me,
Lynx?
I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Let's see if we can find a path. Immediately starts walking down a path.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
That's why they're
Is
giving
that
it to me.
ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of
Use
that one work you were
ice
practicing.
instead of stone.
Focus on the center.
Okay.
Excellent.
Uh-huh.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
No, I'm not trying to hit him. Nobody made the accusation, but you know.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Repair
These controls have enough weight to it that I'm afraid that eventually I'll send this character off a cliff. Yeah.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Whoever he may have BB in. I'm in such a stupid move. I thought that might be even mildly funny, and I said it.
That
It wasn't.
enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Damn it.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Cutscene. Watching to see if we get encoding overload again.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you.
Why are your arms so long?
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
I think turning off VSync fixed the problem.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
You know, I didn't even notice a glow on the dragon or the bank guard guy, like at all.
Here we are.
Oh yeah, I think turning off VSync fixed it.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Oh,
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
you'll never have to do that again for the spell.
Revelio.
You have to do it for other ones, though.
I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
Yes.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
Yes.
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
This game still feels a mild bit too loud for me specifically.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Imagine failing this because you didn't think it was automatic. Totally didn't do that myself or anything.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Confringo! Deposo!
Protego!
Levioso! Levioso! Deposo! Stay close!
The room is angry. Yeah?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
What
isn't
are
good.
you? There's nothing funnier for trying to be dramatic than, like, an only mildly upset sounding
Lumos. Where am I supposed to go?
British person.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio.
I don't need to see.
Protego.
I'm going to make a lot of mistakes with button presses again in this game.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Free money.
Lumos. Revelio.
Wait.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Yeah.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
No shit, game. You don't need to tell me as I'm doing it.
seem to have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Okay, that was way too early to say that. Okay.
Stupid one. 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 Revelio.
You know, I should remember that L and R mean left and right. I should remember that. I rarely do.
Revelio.
Okay. Free stuff, free stuff. I like free stuff. Mine. Where is it? Mine. Only.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Obviously.
Our ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
You know, those trials were not hard at all, right? In fact, I'd call them a tutorial, because that's what they were.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces Of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I know a way out!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
I think I don't have to worry about that having issues now. So
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
All right, let's find out here.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Shit, how would Guts answer this question? Sure, he'd probably want to... The young Guts.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. I assume we can go with daring.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Actually, that description was pretty accurate. Though, to be honest, for most of the series, Guts didn't want to go with literally anyone at his side.
Better be Gryffindor!
But hey, there's reasons for that, so, I pretty much figured, like, that house, though.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Grata Domum.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Alrighty. We still have a fair bit to do, though. Amongst some of my first intents will be to get a better outfit.
Which way is the common room? Revelio.
Level 1 lock.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I can't go up there.
Yeah. Actually startled the shit out of me.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Revelio.
I don't want to get in trouble. Never just do anything for a thrill.
Introduce yourself to Cressida, Gareth, and Nellie. What if I don't want to?
It'll be the next butterbeer.
Eh.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
That must be awkward.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year, keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Why is that funny to me?
Nellie will do anything for a
Who does
thrill.
Nellie think she is, anyway?
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
You know where I was looking the entire time she was talking in that camera angle? At the fire. I don't have a problem.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
It depends on how many passengers there are.
Scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
What the hell?
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward.
She...
I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
She seems rather high-strung given her stance.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach
Like she's
non-verbal
gripping her
casting until
hand.
6th year. And even then,
He's
many
like leaned
struggle with it.
forward.
I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Also,
New Gryffindor.
just
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside.
look at the face on this weirdo.
Professor Howland's going to quiz us on rare water beasts next week. Can't wait to tell her I actually saw a potion.
Why would Slytherin put his common room in the dungeon? So dreary. Perhaps that's the point.
You know, I'm betting this stream's gonna get copyright claimed on YouTube.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Uh-huh.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is
A
a
book.
wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
That's a
I
completion
certainly would have
checklist.
appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it. And
Revelio.
the guide says.
Okay. What does this actually say? Famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F, and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Uh-huh. Cool.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Have to pet the cat.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Yeah, tell that to the game, lady. Ow!
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
I constantly forget this giant thing in the middle of my controller is a button.
And here we are. Quite the time
Yeah.
saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Durgan.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Chinese chomping cabbages terrifying.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark classes today.
NPCs in the background.
To be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Did we not just have a tutorial on that?
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
No.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Charmed compass. Okay.
I don't know why.
The ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens and compass encircling the fountain's base. Why do I just suddenly have trouble reading sometimes?
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Yep.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Beautiful.
Revelio.
My aunt swears are from Sigmund Budge himself.
There's a bunch of stuff we can't do until we get certain spells. Oh.
Someone's bound to solve the riddle of the empty painting.
Revelio.
Perhaps you can meet me after herbology.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio.
Where?
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your marks at the end of term.
$11, 13. What is this one? Up? 13. 13 to 21 is 8. Do I have no idea what I'm talking about? Yeah. Potentially. What? How many is there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? That's a 0, that's a 9. So 9. What is that thing? Crab? Which is what? So then we want whatever that thing is, yes? It appears I have zero idea what I'm talking about. Or I'm really bad at basic math. Actually, both things are true. But you know what that means? Trial and error wins the day. Ah, yes. I'm just really bad at basic math. Royal Chinese Fireball Scarf. Cabinets. Okay.
Revelio.
Huh?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special?
The statue with an ingravulation grin depicts the famous medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unctions. Unctuous unction. A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
No, you
have a knack
weren't.
for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he
It's not-
does tend to over-explain.
Not
I'm
a
glad
riddle.
Someone figured it out.
It's literally do thing in front of it.
I should have seen that.
Do thing, see where it is, go there, get moth, put it back. That's not a riddle. Like at all, that's just not. Also, before I forget to do it. Where this is there, yep. Like, it barely counts as a puzzle. Door. Yeah.
Revelio.
The fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, Cad Icarus. This is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Y, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
Revelio.
This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias. Famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Raxigdengdig by conjuring a mouse Patronus. If I fuck up a name, I'm not even going to bother. If I can't even pronounce it in the first place, I might not even bother.
Revelio. Revelio.
Although Slytherins like to think the window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it is actually a serpent beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man. Useful information. Sure.
Revelio.
This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury. An intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death.
Revelio.
Interesting painting. Of my way.
Revelio.
Huh. I will never get in trouble for doing that, by the way.
Revelio.
To go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Quickly just take a little look-see around. Ah, nothing of importance.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oh yeah, they also use this as a way to introduce a minigame. I don't recall ever actually caring to do.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
That's what those noises are called.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres
Chirping.
and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, Accio, think of this like Gob's excellent control. Stay focused. That's it. Very good. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Well done. Watch this.
Okay, so let's try to actually tie this. Oh.
That's it! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Yes!
Nope.
Don't lose your composure. Very good.
Let us see this. There we go.
It doesn't matter what I get now. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I don't like that minigame. Because it's timing based.
Both of you. Well done.
I intentionally threw that, dude. Well, at the very end, I made sure I threw it real hard, but hey.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it
You
won't work
wanted
on
to
humans.
speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai
That's why
is
whenever you lose,
always
you
a
have to
fierce
reload a
competitor,
checkpoint, right?
Though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
My sarcasm is unending.
Revelio.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
You think that guy's mad, do you?
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Did I now? I recall losing terribly.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
There's a bit of an aspect to the fact that I played this game a bit beforehand. I don't remember half these people.
Accio. Revelio.
Wasn't that long ago either.
Join the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall
3,
hear the
5.
boy says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was
5.
the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
7.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black!
I'm bad at basic math. I've mentioned this before. Huge table. Okay. And then we shall quest that one. There's really no point to get over leveled. Like, everything scales, which is one of the most annoying things. I'd spend like 15 hours actively making, like, doing a bunch of side content to get stronger. Maybe don't just raise the difficulty of everything. Maybe my intent was to make everything easier, because I went out of my way to grind levels. Maybe.
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Your first duel.
Let's just say a Protego. Levioso!
I do enjoy lively duels. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
What was that face, man?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Mm-hmm.
Till next time.
Revelio.
There. The large Draglin Draglin? Thanks, Brian. The large Draglin statue that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Yes, I'm doing it on purpose now. Like that, it always makes the things appear. Tell me whenever I can actually get the item.
Revelio.
Alright, here, what's next? Let's go commit some problems. Who is being a dick? Ah, yes. He looks nothing like him now. Wait. Wait. Isn't there a way to make things not appear what they are? Change appearance. For now, I'll not use the teleportation. Partially because I need to unlock some stuff. Partially so I can see if there's anywhere that's particularly laggy, so I have to avoid that.
Lumos.
Ground floor. I will say the fact they made the castle look this good, probably one of the best parts of the game. I say this as somebody who in games will literally like spend way too long just looking at the environment.
Revelio.
What do you suppose the bug is?
Lumos.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
I'm missing something, isn't it over here somewhere? I love how it looks better on stream than it does for me, though. That's an interesting thing to point out. Hi. Interest waning in finding bug.